Hey guys, this is Just Running Trains, and in this video, we're going to be looking at my MTH Premier GE Evolution Hybrid set. Alright, so when first looking at this thing, you may think, if you've been watching my channel, you've seen one of these before, and yes you have, the Rail King version. So first, before we go any further, I want to explain what the difference is. So, this is a scale model, unlike the Rail King. So what a scale model is that it's exactly 1/48 of the real thing. Now, the Rail King ones are shrunk a little bit so that they can navigate tighter curves. As a result, the Rail King one can navigate 031 curves, while this one is slightly larger and can run on 036 curves, but runs better on definitely curves bigger than that because of its size. Now, this one runs on tighter curves than some Lionel versions because it doesn't have a kinematic pilot. The pilot is attached to the truck, so that's how it can run on 036, unlike the Lionel ES44s, which require 054 curves, which are even bigger. Okay, so now let's get into why I got this. So, it comes down not to the engine, to the car. Yes, the MTH Premier GEVO sets came with this car, the Engineering Developmental Laboratory. A very large car, at 18 inches in size, so longer than a foot, and you can definitely see in its size, much larger than like Rail King passenger cars, like the ones over there. You can see that the Premier car is much, much longer than the Rail King car, again, because it is full scale and 1/48 for the real thing. So, these cars are really hard to find, especially on their own. And so I found it with this engine for a really, really good deal on eBay. And so, as much as the engine wasn't really supposed to be part of it, I didn't need the engine. I was like, I should do it, get this car. So, this set was bought, and now it is here. Now, to be honest, I love this Premier engine too, so I'm not upset at all getting that as well, because a doubleheader of the two looks insane. So, let's go into the details of these. Okay, so we're going to start off with the engine. This is a slightly higher level of detail than the Rail King one. Like, everything is just bigger. So, you look at the front, very good looking nose. You have a door, which I believe opens, the ditch lights, front pilot. You can put a snowplow in there if you want to. You have the 2010 plate, and then you also have the engineers in the cab, which looks really nice with 2010 and the GE logo. Moving down the engine, the trucks have good side detailing. You see more like builder's plates and things. Up here you got this hatch, this little cable, nice little add-on detail. Just more vents. Product of eco-imagination, just a little more in-depth than the Rail King one, a little more like bigger and full size. The smokestack works really good. You also have the fans. If you blow in them, they will spin, unlike the Rail King one. Real open vents rather than like the fake vents on the Rail King. Just more vents, and then that beautiful leaf art, and good looking fuel tank too, with a nice bright red dial. And the back has a really cool, good-looking railing that's slightly different than the Rail King one. I like it a lot. It looks cool. With a blue chain. Front has a green chain. Got the light and the Evolution Hybrid on the back there with the number on each side. And grab irons, of course, everywhere. Just a really well-rounded, good detailed model in general. Now let's take a look at the details of the passenger car. There's a great diaphragm between these cars with good detail. I believe that's what it's called anyway. With good detail on it. Then you got GECX90, which looks really good. Brake wheel. Going to here, you can see, just this bright, cool blue color. Opening doors with locks on them, which look really nice. Some more windows. Then the number and the laboratory, then same. Also a opening door here. And you peek inside. It's actually an RPO car tooling, so it's similar to a baggage car in a lot of ways. And then the back, you have more diaphragms. You also have some more grab irons, and again, the number. and name, plus good old knuckle couplers. It's still a really good looking passenger car, and a long one too. I mean, it's just as long as the engine, which is really impressive. Definitely probably the longest passenger car in my fleet. So now let's get into the fun part, the operation. Alright, so before we run this thing, I just want to showcase the cars I'm pulling behind it. These are Southern passenger cars, my Southern Crescent set. I do not have my GE Evolution hybrid cars, so I thought these would look nice with it, kind of give it like a demonstrator train vibe with the laboratory at the front, which looks really cool. Alright, so we have our transformer and our WTIU fired up, and now I just got to add the engine to the MTH app. Alright, and let's start it up. To bring up, this thing has really good side lights, much more vibrant than the Rail King one, which I like a lot. Also good cab lighting. Now you can see she's starting to smoke too. Put some smoke fluid in her, so that looks nice. Alright, so let's go for the sounds. So here's the horn. I like it a lot. Very modern sounding, cool horn. Different in the Rail King one. Then the bell. Kind of like electronic. Also different in the Rail King, which I like. Add some different sounds. But the horn I love, though. Also, just to bring up, one of the ditch lights in this engine is out. Only problem with it when we bought it, I don't know if it's just a mess up on the wire, if the light actually burned out. So that's something I'm eventually going to get fixed, but haven't done yet. Alright, so now that we've gone through the lighting, sounds, and all these features, let's get it running.
I got one coming in there. Watching out for
Well, this is an amazing engine and car set, and I love having it in my collection. I'm very glad I picked it up at a really good price too, and I am just so happy to have it here. Well, thank you for watching, and remember to always just run trains. See you next time.